Hello there, survivors. My name is Jay Steele, and today I'm going to be showing you how to tame the Desert Titan solo with a Quetzal on a platform saddle. So stick around and I'll show you what we got going on. So to summon it, we need an Artifact of Chaos, 100 Corrupted Hearts, 10 Sarco Skins, and 10 Wyvern Claws, and that will allow you to summon it. After the portal is made, it will spawn in the world, and you will have the opportunity to get on a Quetzal that you should pre-place in the middle of the map and fly on up to it. Now, the primary objective here is going to be the corruption nodes are on its leading wing or leading edge of its wings. So, being in a platform saddle on the Tech Quetzal while you're inside a structure does not let the flock knock you off. And this is actually better done solo so that the Titan only targets you with its lightning because that's what we're going to use to tame it. You have to use the lightning to get the corruption nodes to actually come out and show up, but you can also use the lightning to damage the corruption nodes without actually even hurting the Titan itself. So I'll demonstrate here that I got the lightning by flying underneath of its wing to land on top of it, and this will open up the corruption node in which I can continue to get lightning to land on top of it and do damage to it until the node finally disappears. For me, each leading edge of the wing took about 10 minutes, but your time may vary a little bit depending on how it goes. But basically, all you got to do is keep flying the Quetzal underneath. And it is also a good idea to bring a snow owl along with you, which I will discuss here in just a little bit. I'm just kind of trying to demonstrate here what it's like actually getting the lightning to land up on his wing. But let's show you what happens when one of the nodes actually breaks so you know what it looks like. This is the other side of the wing, but it'll work as a good example. So when you actually get the node, it pops and all the corruption on it goes away and it'll make a roar and it'll move on to the next phase of the fight. So back on the first wing, this is right after I just cleared it. You'll notice all the corruption is gone. He did a roar and he'll spin around, and this is indicating that he'll move on to the next phase of his mechanics in the fight. Now, in this phase, he'll start to swing his tail, which you can see right there. And you got to be careful with that because it can do a lot of damage. Now, the best way I found to avoid this was just not flying up too close under his wing. And as you'll see here in a minute, I actually, trying to get to it, I fly up into him a little bit too much, and he'll smack me with his tail in just a moment. It actually does a lot of damage to this Quetzal, and it knocks me down quite a bit. So it stops it from flying, and it does a bunch of damage, which brings us into the part where the Snow Owl comes into play now. So once you've taken too much damage on the Quetzal, you merely fly away from the fight and get your Snow Owl out and heal your Quetzal back up. It's a quick and easy process, and the Titan won't lose any taming progress or anything, and he should leave you alone if you fly far enough away from him. And once you've gotten both of his wings, the corruption cleared from them, the last node will show up, and that is actually on his tail. Now, the spot we're going to aim for this is just right underneath these two large fins. This is the ideal spot to kind of stay in to be hitting the corruption node. All the lightning will still land up on top, even though it feels like we're further underneath him, and I haven't gotten hit by his tail or anything down here, so you should be relatively safe. Now for me, this corruption node took the longest to actually clear. It took a lot longer than each of the wings. Altogether, it took me about probably 50 minutes to almost an hour to clear everything, each of the wings taking about 10 minutes. But you see there was a little pop and all the corruption's gone and he stops flying. So this is how we know he is done and he's ready to be tamed, and you can go up to him and hit the E to tame him, and he'll fly around and just admire everything that you've done. So if there's anything I didn't address in this video, guys, please feel free to ask down in the comments below, and I'll try and answer everything the best I can. I hope this helps some of you guys out who are looking to try and tame this beast and go around and just have fun with him. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.